Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about this yesterday because I didn't get a chance to do so, but it looks like over the weekend, or at least yesterday as far as I know, but mostly over the weekend I believe, um, if you didn't think, if you did not think that Hasbro, and those in charge of the MLP division there, if you did not think that they did not acknowledge, that they did not recognize the Sparity fan base. If you did not think they did, you got another thing coming. Because over the weekend, or at least I think it was over the weekend, or around that, Sunday, Monday, Saturday, between Saturday and Monday, I'll put it that way. They uploaded a 45 to 50 minute video on their official YouTube page. That's right. It was on their official, I believe, the official YouTube page. They uploaded a video that ran for about 45 to 50 minutes, and it was related to Valentine's Day. It was a Valentine's Day video. It contained 2 episodes. It contained 2 episodes, if you will, from the show, both from the second season, believe it or not, because I think that's when they started doing the whole Hearts and Hooves Day situation, but both from the second season. And basically, and I'm looking for it right now because I know they put it up. Basically, it consisted of the episode where the Cutie Mark Crusaders, the CMC, create a potion that causes Big Mac and Cherry Lee to fall in love, and that gets out of control. So it contains that episode, as well as it contains another episode from season 2. That's right. Here it is. It's called Best of Friendship is Magic, Valentine's Special Episodes. Valentine's Special Episodes and everything. And it consists basically of 2 episodes, if you will. It consists of 2 episodes. And those episodes are, and I'm looking at it, trying to find it right now, whatever it's called. I know they have the title somewhere. I'm trying to bring it up here. Let's see. It's basically the second season. Let me see if I can find it on. Let me see if I can Wikipedia it. I'm sure a lot of you know the episodes that I'm talking about and everything. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know the episode I'm talking about. But yeah, basically it's from the second season. It's from the second season and all that. And long story short, like I said, it has the episode where basically the Cutie Mark Crusaders put a potion together that causes Big Mac and Cherry Lee to fall in love and everything, because they feel sorry for their teacher. Like they want her to have somebody. They feel like she needs to have a Valentine, right? Somebody special. Some pony special, if you will. And the same goes for Big Mac. Let's see. It's in here somewhere. I don't know if it's the first season or the second season. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Hearts and Hooves Day. That's what it is. Hearts and Hooves Day. That's the episode. In fact, I'll put the picture on here so you can see which one I'm talking about. But it's Hearts and Hooves Day. That's the episode. I was right about it. It was called Hearts and Hooves Day. I think I mentioned it. But basically, that's one of them. And again, it's the episode where Big Mac and Cherry Lee are basically potioned into falling in love with each other, and it becomes a little out of control, if you will. And they say it's a Valentine's, according to Wikipedia, it is a Valentine's Day themed episode. And it says that the episode was viewed by an estimated audience of I'm getting tongue tied here. It says the episode was viewed by an estimated audience of 316,000, and became the second highest rated program ever to air on the Hub. That's when Discovery Family was the Hub, if you will. But yeah, that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. And the synopsis is they try to attempt to create a relationship between the school teacher and Applejack and Apple Bloom's, I should say, older brother, Big Macintosh, or Big Mac, if you will. So yeah, that's one of the episodes. But the other episode they have on there, is the second one that is after it, but Airwise came before it. Airwise came before it, and that is Secret of My Excess. That's right. Secret of My Excess is the other episode on this that is paired with Hearts and Hooves Day. As part of this 43-minute, nearly 44-minute. It's not 45 or 50 minutes. I do apologize for that, but nearly 44-minute Valentine's themed upload on the official My Little Pony YouTube channel. So yeah, it's not just the Cherry Lee, Big Mac, Hearts and Hooves Day Valentine's themed episode that they have on there, which came later, but they also have along with it Secret of My Excess, which is a Spike and Rarity episode. That's right, a Spike and Rarity episode. And it's because Spike gave up the Fire Ruby, gave the Fire Ruby to Rarity willingly. And that kind of basically started off officially what we consider the Sparity phenomenon. And again, if you do not think Hasbro themselves, through the MLP division, doesn't recognize Spike and Rarity, then why is it that once again they have a Valentine's Day romance-themed, compilation, even if it's 44 minutes, and one of the episodes that's part of it involves them? How can you say that's not possible, that Hasbro does not recognize it, that it should not happen, when Hasbro themselves is doing it? I mean, they have a compilation of episodes called Spike and Rarity's Love Story. Hello? We are basically, what? Is it 2025? It's 2025 now, right? We are basically 6 years in this October, 5 years last year, but 6 years this upcoming October from it being, since the show ended. So, for the life of me, I do not understand, even after the show ended, and you have Hasbro themselves coming out and doing all this, that people don't want to acknowledge Spike and Rarity Sparity as a thing. I don't get it. Do you? I don't get it. Because you even have people hinting at the fact that, yeah, they did get together in the future, because you look at that ending shot in Last Problem, and she's walking in from behind Spike, and standing right next to him. It's like, are you serious? And you have Season 8 and Season 9, along with the first several seasons, being the most prolific. You have Best Gift Ever, one of the subplots centered around it. You have Spike's rendition of, the true gift of giving, whatever I think that's the song's title. You have his rendition, which is more romantical and everything, when he sings it. I mean, the moments the moments between them there, Rarity's eyes sparkling and all that. I mean, it's like, come on. Do you not understand that they of all people at Hasbro They recognize this. The MLP division that's in charge of uploading these episodes, putting them together, recognizes that. I think once and for all, people have to understand that Sparity is a thing. It is official. Because how many times is Hasbro going to do this? Romance-wise, where they put, romance-themed episodes, compilations together, and some of them, if not a majority of them, have Spike and Rarity, or Spike and Rarity themed, I should say. How many of them are going to do that? And guess what? One of the more recent episodes they uploaded on the Friendship is Magic, if not their official YouTube page, from Season 9 was drag and dropped. I'm just saying. How many times is this going to happen? How many times? Before people, even now, 5 years, a little over 5 years later, since the show ended, how many times is it going to take for people to basically put their hands up and be like, okay, obviously it's official. We may not agree with it, but it's official. Sparity is a thing. When are people going to basically not wake up and realize that, realize that this is a done deal? Because they could have put any other episode, all right? They could have put, The Last Laugh, if you will, from Season 9 instead of Secret of My Excess. But they didn't. And The Last Laugh is a Pinkie Pie and a cheese sandwich, episode. They could have done that. They didn't. They put Rarity and Spike along with Cherry Lee and Big Mac. And speaking of Big Mac, they could have said, okay, we're going to do Cherry Lee, Big Mac, Heart and Tuesday episode. And we'll do the episode where Big Mac and Sugar Belle get married. We'll do that instead. They didn't. They chose Cherry Lee, Big Mac, Hearts and Hooves, and Secret of My Excess. Yes, both are from Season 2. But the second one was not, Valentine's Day themed, but it basically began the Sparity trend. Which, again, I will acknowledge, when Megan McCarthy took over, it did kind of cool off a little bit. You had your moments here and there throughout the seasons and even in the movie. But then, come Nicole Dubuque's run, and all of a sudden what Lauren Faust did and teased with when it came to them, and Megan did help a little bit, Nicole Dubuque took it to another level. Her and her team took it to another level. And that's all I can really say. So, I wanted to just come out here and let you guys know about this. I know there's going to be a lot of fans that are Sparity supporters that are going to hear this and they'll be like, oh, thank goodness. Finally, Hasbro's, letting it, run it, it's letting it have its moment. Because again, you have a love story compilation based on, centered around them. You have this now. It's like, come on, let's be serious. Let's put an end to it right now. Sparity is canon, whether you like it or not. But it was done. But we have to admit that yes, it's canon, but it was done in a way to where it was basically subtly, made that way, but not, but not done in a way that basically people would question like, why did they do that? Because, let's be honest, people working on that show under the leadership of Lauren and Megan and Nicole, they realized, yeah, if we go that route, it's going to make people question, so we'll just subtly acknowledge that it became canon. It was a subtle acknowledgement. It was subtle canonization, if you will. But yeah, I don't know how many times this has to happen, especially now recently, before people get it through their heads, that didn't like Sparity, that it is a done deal. It is official. But it was done in the show very subtly, and now it's being brought to the forefront in a much bigger way. But that's all I'm going to really say, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section, as well as in the live chat during the premiere, where super chats are open if you want to help donate there. Also, guys, you can find me at all your favorite audio and video podcast affiliates like iTunes, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, Spotify, Pandora, Audible, Radio Public, Overcast, you name it. If it has a podcast, you'll probably find mine there as well. Also, check me out at Venmo check me out at Venmo and Cash App to help donate to the channel there, as well as at Patreon.com at BWRoses. Also, check me out at Rumble.com at BWRoses and Odyssey.com at BWRoses, and at VENMO at BWRoses. Also, check me out at DeviantArt.com at BVW1979. Also, check me out at InkBunny.net at BWRoses. Also, check out the Teespring store, guys. Merchandise there you can't get anywhere else. Also, follow me on Twitter /X at BWRoses and Blue Sky at BWRoses. And also, like the video, ring the bell for notifications, and subscribe to the channel. But guys, I just wanted to come on here and talk about this, mention it, and finally, hopefully, put to rest, or at least attempt to put to rest, the whole anti-Sparity situation, because now even the anti-Spariters, with all due respect, have to acknowledge that, yeah, maybe there was something there. It's just, we didn't like how it was brought about, and it was done and canonized in a very subtle way. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Comment below, like I said, in the comment section, as well as in the live chat. And until then, I am out.